Jobless sister is tight on money, but when I babysit her kids for free, she demands I feed them. My sister's screams slice through the phone at 2 a.m., sharp enough to make my heart skid. You're so selfish. Lila, you can't even help your own family. I clutch the receiver, staring at the peeling wallpaper of my tiny apartment, wondering how my offer to babysit her kids for free had turned into this. I'm Lila, 26, scraping by as a barista in a small town where dreams go to sulk. My sister, Mara, 32, hasn't worked since her retail job vanished 2 years ago. She's been leaning on me ever since, her desperation growing like mold in a damp corner. I love her, but love doesn't pay my rent. Still, when she called last week, frantic about a job interview, I offered to watch her kids, Tommy 6 and Ellie 4. No charge. I figured it was the least I could do. Big mistake. The morning of the babysitting gig, I woke to a text from Mara brings snacks for the kids. And lunch. They're picky. No please, no thank you. Just a demand that hit like a slap. I stared at my fridge, half a loaf of bread, a jar of peanut butter, and a single apple. My bank account was a whopping $23.47. I'd planned to stretch that until payday, but now I was supposed to feed 2 kids. I texted back. Can you send some food with them? Her reply, I'm broke. Lila, you're the one with a job. I gritted my teeth and showed up at Mara's cramped duplex, where the air smelled of stale coffee and unwashed laundry. Tommy and Ellie launched into me, all sticky hands and giggles, and for a moment, I softened. They weren't the problem. Mara, in a wrinkled blazer, barely looked at me as she shoved a backpack of toys into my arms. They need to eat by noon, she said, already halfway out the door. And don't let Ellie have sugar, she gets hyper. Then she was gone, leaving me with 2 kids in a simmering resentment. By 11 a.m., the kids were starving, and my stomach was growling too. I scrounged up peanut butter sandwiches, but Tommy wrinkled his nose. Mom makes us chicken nuggets, he whined. Ellie, bless her, just chewed quietly, her big eyes watching me like I was supposed to fix everything. I checked my wallet again, hoping for a miracle, but found only lint. I called Mara. No answer. I texted I don't have food for them. Can you send money? Her response, an hour later. You're so cheap. It's just lunch. Cheap, I wanted to scream. I was doing this for free, burning my 1 day off, and now I was the bad guy. I took a deep breath and dragged the kids to the corner store, blowing $15 on nuggets and juice boxes. My budget screamed, but their smiles dulled the sting. Still, Mara's words gnawed at me. When she finally returned at 6 p.m., smelling faintly of cigarette smoke, she didn't even ask how the day went. You didn't give Ellie juice, did you? She snapped. I told you, no sugar. I exploded. Mara, I spent my last dime feeding your kids. I'm not your personal caterer. Her face crumpled, and for a second, I thought she'd cry. Instead, she fired back. You think I want to beg? I'm trying to get back on my feet. The kids froze, sensing the storm. I lowered my voice. I'm helping you, but you can't just demand more. I'm barely surviving too. We stood there, locked in a silent standoff, years of unspoken grievances piling up. Mara and I used to be close, braiding each other's hair, sharing secrets under the covers, but life had chipped away at us. She'd had Tommy young, married a guy who bailed, and now she was drowning. I got it. But I was sinking too, and her demands felt like hands pushing me under. Over the next week, we didn't speak. I kept replaying the fight, wondering if I'd been too harsh. Then Tommy's birthday rolled around, and Mara called, voice soft. Can you come? He misses you. I showed up with a cheap toy truck and a homemade cake, my heart in knots. Mara pulled me aside. I'm sorry, she whispered. I've been so scared. I didn't see how hard it is for you too. I hugged her, tears burning. We weren't fixed, but it was a start. That night, as Tommy blew out his candles, I realized family isn't about keeping score. It's about showing up, even when it hurts. Mara's still jobless, still struggling. But we're talking now, really talking. I set boundaries, I'll babysit when I can. But she needs to pitch in for food. She's trying, and that's enough for now. What do you think? Was I wrong to push back? Or was Mara out of line? Share your thoughts. I'm curious where you stand. Simon.